Good morning, it's just before 9 AM. When I got up at 7:30 this morning, it was absolutely tipping it down rain, and I didn't think this was going to happen. However, it's brightened up, the forecast looks good. So good morning from sunny Derbyshire. Heading out into Peak District today for a ride with the club. Should be 55 miles-ish. There is a cafe stop, not sure if I'm going to stop or not. I'm trying to get some training done. Training miles, there's no cafe miles. Should be a good group, we'll see who turns up. It's pretty wet on the ground. No, I'm not riding a winter bike. I'm just on my normal training bike. Mud guards aren't we're not like a club that, you know, makes you have mud guards. It's up to you. All I'll do is sit on the back. So there we go. We've got a nice tailwind out, and then a stonking headwind. The wind picks up throughout the day. There should be a big headwind back, but we'll work together, I'm sure. Anyway, let's see who turns up and get cracking. We're going up and over Owler Bar today, which is a pretty decent climb, so let's get cracking. Just come over Owler Bar. I love Owler Bar. It's not too steep, ripping crosswind. Just trying to witness Lee Tunnicliffe age. Lee, how old are you now?
37.
37.
Getting on a bit now, mate.
Asking his dad to buy him a coffee at the coffee stop because the cafe we're at is cash only, and Lee is a millennial who only carries a card. To be fair, I tasked Liz for a tenner before I come out, so it happens, doesn't it? Yeah. You had a good ride?
Yeah, sound, yeah.
Good. We'll have a catch. We'll have a yeah, longer for you.
Yeah.
We'll have a catch up after the cafe stop about our other challenge today.
Oh yes.
All right. See you in there. Sorted?
Yeah.
Just show us the bowl, Lee, 'cause apparently it's part of a matching set, isn't it?
Well, actually, it's all wrapped up now, but I'll give you a sneak peek. It's
nice.
green ceramic, very stylish, Mason cash.
Well worth the trip. It's so really busy.
Just wrapped in blue roll to save your spine.
Yeah. Just quickly became the busiest thoroughfare ever. You're trying to get changed quietly, aren't you?
I'm trying to stay out of the rain.
Oh man.
I didn't know if I should say something, you know, business as usual, don't mind the naked man. What do you think?
Yeah, right? That was great, yeah. Absolutely fine. Hiya, you're right.
Hello. Hello.
Right, so the problem is with wet, windy, horrible rides, it's pretty hard to get the camera out and talk to people. So Lee, we're about halfway around the ride. Yeah, halfway around the ride. Had a cafe stop. Lee, you had a full English. Yeah, with a Snickers to chase.
A Snickers chaser.
Brilliant. But you are riding quite a long way today. We've now come a little bit off the route, so Lee and I peeled off the club ride because we've had something specific to do, which normal people would think that's a silly way of doing it, but I absolutely understand. Lee, talk us through what on earth we're doing in Bakewell.
Yeah, so last weekend I came out and did Kinder Scout, hiked around the route, and came to Hathersage and had some food in a pub, and had the dog with me as well. She had her food, puts the dog bowl down on the floor to feed the dog, and then totally forgot it was there, walked out and left it, and realised when I got home, went online to see if I could buy another, and I can't, and they're part of a matching set, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go back and I'm going to get the dog bowl. So I rang them up and I sort of said, you know, will you save it for me? And then I've planned the weekend's ride around retrieving the dog bowl. Because
to drive out here would be what, an hour and a half?
About an hour and 40.
Is it? Yeah.
From Bingham, yeah.
Which is not worth it.
No.
So the reasonable thing to do is to cycle from home.
Exactly,
which is,
yeah.
How far in are you now? Like
60 miles in, yeah.
It's going to be over 100 by the time you get home, isn't it?
Easy, yeah.
But now you've got the dog bowl, and that's well worth
yeah.
it. So yeah, I reckon we might catch on the club ride if they're meandering back, but we'll see. So yeah, there we go. The rain is now setting in. It is set to get worse, so we're going to just get stuck in, aren't we? Headwind back as well, but yeah, good to see you. Good. Right, let's get stuck in. We're doing some racing this year, or what?
Yes.
Yes, come on.
That's the plan.
Nice one. Just trying to break the ride down in our minds.
Yeah.
Gets Chatsworth and out at Chatsworth.
Yeah.
Then we'll get to Matlock, then Tansley, and then South Normanton and I'm home, and you've still got a few miles to go.
Yeah.
But when it's like this, you just got to work together and not hurt each other. Like just taking turns into the wind and not going too hard at the hills. We've just got to get to the end in one piece without collapsing. Just nearly said nearly home, but I'm nearly home. Lee, you're not nearly home.
No.
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks. Yeah.
You have raided
Dan's store cupboard for some gels and carb mix.
You hit the emergency glass,
Yeah.
gel, caffeine chews, carb mix, haven't you? But
Oh yeah.
I think you've come out the other side.
Yeah.
Good, yeah, good work.
Gonna see me home.
Yeah, now Lee, I have got in mind the title, riding 100 miles for this.
Yeah.
But it only works if you get 100 miles done, so can you
Yeah.
please make sure it is?
Well, I've done 90 already.
Oh, okay.
So.
And I'll put riding so people think that I've done it.
Yeah.
They're not, to this point they realise that you've done it, not me. But I'll get 1 million views that way. Anyway.
Well, if you want to, you can put my stats on screen down below.
Alright, Lee's stats on screen, there we go. And I've also just broke my front mech. It's just like, I'll show you when I get home. If I put a picture on now, it's just snapped. It's not loose or anything, but I can't go in the big ring, so we're just chilling, only a couple of miles to go. Oh, I need some lunch and then going for a swim. So Lee, I will see you later.
Yeah.
And I'll see you lot at the pool in a minute. Bye. How's your diet going? 10% of your body weight you've got to lose. Feel your pain, bro. Feel your pain. Life's hard, isn't it? Anyway, so I have been for a swim. I'll leave the stats on screen. I did 2K, just constant swimming, and I didn't use a pool buoy. Not many people will be like buzzing about that, but I am, because that means that my toe is slightly better. I was still pushing off with one foot. I tried pushing off with both feet, and I just couldn't push off with the flat foot. It just doesn't work, so just kept pushing on one foot. But other than that, it was okay. It was a fair bit slower than I have been swimming pre-shoulder injury, etc. But that's what's going to happen, isn't it? I'm only really 2 weeks, 3 weeks perhaps back in the pool. 4 swims this week, just under 8K, probably 7.5K in total. I'm definitely hoping to get another 4 swims in next week. And I know that when I ease running back in, that's going to go down to 3 swims a week, but that's still plenty for me. If I can swim 3 times a week consistently, I'll be really happy. I didn't want to say earlier, but when I was riding with Lee, I felt amazing. I felt like I was dancing on the pedals. I was really having to hold myself back on the flats. Like Lee was sitting behind me and I was doing like no more than 250 watts, because then into a bit of a headwind, he's doing 200 or less. He was cycling double the distance that I was doing, so not a time to flex, but just really encouraging that I haven't done a long ride for a few weeks, so that just gave me a bit of encouragement that actually I don't need to keep doing long rides all the time. The legs are there providing you ride your bike consistently and do interval sessions and so on. So really happy with that. Really good day's training. Good to get out of the Peak District and good to get a good day's training done. I am going to have an early night tonight and crack on with the week. So I'm going to try and do like training videos maybe every other day, or 2 or 3 times a week, something like that, spread out with other types of videos as well. I feel like I'm getting into the groove of that now. I've been working on a couple already, trying to focus on nailing the details as well as the basics. So blah, blah, blah. Basically, good day. Hope your training's going well. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you again very soon when Rupert and I will be absolutely ripped. Hey, Rupert. Yeah. Laters.